Bickley and Marotta. Bickley and Marotta Mornings. Arizona Sports. The local sports leader. Bickley Blast.
On a baseball field, going from third to first would mean you're running the wrong way. But with 4 more victories, that's exactly what the Diamondbacks are going to do. They're going to go from third to first in the Valley pecking order. Now, this doesn't mean they'll suddenly be more popular than the Suns, our first professional franchise, because they won't. And it doesn't mean that baseball will suddenly surpass the importance of football in this region, because it won't. But it will mean the Diamondbacks will have 2 championships in 26 years. Meanwhile, the Suns, Cardinals, and Coyotes have combined for 0 in 117 seasons in Arizona. And it's like Tom Brady in the greatest of all time discussion. At some point, you just have to bow to the rings. Now, upgrading their status in the Valley isn't a primary motivation for the Diamondbacks entering Game 1. Obviously, this is about a young team arriving before its time, fueled by skeptics and doubters, unwilling to wait until next year, and you gotta like their chances. But the Diamondbacks, they've had a rough rebuild. Prior to this season, they'd been to the League Championship Series twice in 22 years and were swept both times. They traded away their franchise player, they signed a grumpy over-the-hill pitcher, and the rebuild took a toll on everybody. And while they won't admit it, taking a 2-0 lead on championship rings would mean a lot for this baseball team, especially for a polarizing owner who would finally have a trophy to call his own. All right, today's Bickley Blast brought to you by my great friends at Chapman BMW, who make luxury attainable. Find them online at chapmanbmw.com.
Yeah, I would say so. I think anybody. I think if you compete, if you're in any sort of competitive field and somebody tells you you can't do something, or they think somebody can do it better than you, I think that's kind of a main reason probably why you're where you are today. So yeah, I think for us, it's not necessarily that. I don't know. I'm speaking from me, but I don't think it was necessarily that people thought that we couldn't do it. It was just that no one expected us to be here, and it was like, we're here. We might as well just see what happens. Let's just, and then I mean, you find little things along the way that kind of just fire you up and just motivate you really. And we just got guys in there with quiet confidence of like, all right, we'll just prove you wrong. Let's just see what happens. We know what we can do. We had a really good first half, and it's like we know it's in there. So let's just see what happens.
Let me turn my mic on.
There you
Game
go.
1 starter Zach Gallen talking about finding motivation and doubters. Torey Lovello talked about it. They're using it to their advantage. That's kind of the wind in their sails right now. I'm not going to hold you up. This is the definition of dropping the mic. Bick does the blast.
I'm bailing, folks.
He's leaving.
Let's go. Let's freaking party.
Yeah.
I'm heading off to Texas. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Let's hope it's not a party scene at TSA. Hopefully it's smooth sailing
Heading
for Bick.
to the DFW,
Yeah,
right, is what they call
heading
it?
to the Metroplex to cover the World Series. Bick and Alex Weiner will be a tag team in the coverage, and you get it on ArizonaSports.com.